Yo, 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 welcome. We back to the Shit I Shouldn't Say podcast. It's your boy Leo Bishop and his piece. You know, we got the gang in here. Got your boy Sleep.
Yeah, I'm up in here. Sleep the Fraternity. You can call me up and coming author. My new book, New Kings of Tomorrow, is coming out February 13th. I got a couple beta readers out there reading it. I'm getting a lot of positive feedback. You can hit me up on my social media, on Instagram or on Facebook. J.M. Clark, written by J.M. Clark. You know what I'm saying? Just putting that out there. Go ahead. Holla at him, Chris.
Yeah. What up? Chris Caine. Y'all know the deal.
Yeah.
I ain't got no book.
He said, I ain't got no book.
Book ain't for everybody.
But I'm out here. They
ain't for everybody. You know. Today we're going to be talking about, not to forget, we got our illustrious producer in this thing.
What's up?
You know what I'm saying?
Long time no see, y'all.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
About a month.
His name's Jerry, but I tend to call him Joe, and he's perfectly okay with that. My name is Jeremy, but my family call me Jerry. So, you know, sometimes motherfuckers switch your name up a little bit. You just ride with it. But we want to talk about what's been being talked about online. What, for the last, what'd you say, 2 weeks?
About 2 weeks.
Now listen, this whole male sex toy, sex doll, blow up doll shit, this shit ain't nothing new, all right? We done had them trash ass blow up dolls for about 50 years. You know, the bitch that's blown up, obviously, with the fucking blonde hair. That's not actually real hair with the fucking nasty looking mouth open. Like, first of all, ain't nobody trying to put their dick in that. That shit looks super painful, and I don't know who was fucking them to begin with. That's why I never paid attention to them. But lo and behold, I come online one day.
They in now.
Oh, Lord. I saw that thing with that little gray hoodie on with the, oh, God. She had the fat down at the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Then they had her bent over on the thing. I'm like, damn, is this bitch real? I thought it was real. Immediately, I found the website.
Damn.
To find this bitch. Because this is a bitch who won't steal. This is a bitch who won't cheat. This bitch ain't gonna burn you. This bitch can't hide kids.
And she thick as fuck.
Flawless, boy. The body is flawless. The pussy is flawless. All of it is lovely. So I get online. I find this bitch $2,000.
Hell no.
$2,000 now. That ain't a lot.
You preaching right now.
That ain't a lot. I spent $2,000 on worse shit than that. That's a lifetime of good pussy. That pussy gonna snap back.
Is it like a
You
warranty?
can't break them walls down.
Oh, it better be a warranty.
I don't give a fuck how much you plow through that pussy. You ain't breaking them walls down. That's a lifetime worth. You just sit that bitch up on the bed, take off on her in the morning, bang, go to work, come back home, she's still in the same position.
What it do, like self-kegels or some shit? Like,
Shit.
how I stay fresh? Like.
I don't know, but I'm going to bash that bitch till I'm 50-something, 50, 60, until I'm tired of bashing. $2,000 ain't shit when you thinking about unlimited pussy. Now, what did y'all think when y'all first saw it? Now, tell me that you didn't double take. Like, is this shit real?
Well, I'm the one who sent you the site, so I know I double take.
No, the initial post.
Well, I'm talking about some. No, I'm just saying to confirm.
You talking about the actual site?
Yeah, it's a
I
site.
haven't
It's called
seen the actual site.
sexdolls.com or something like that, or silver dolls.
Like
Silver something. Yeah.
Part of me was like thinking it was.
It
like
was
just
definitely
some
like, because I saw it on.
shit.
I kept seeing stuff on my timeline, and I'm like, on my feed, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, well, what is this? Like he said, man. Them blow up doll shits, them shits has never been in style. I don't even know how somebody could ever do that. But for a male's version, like to see them shits, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like this look like a real woman. This shit is yeah.
The ass was fat. Oh, God. Listen, I spent all afternoon looking up them bitches. I went on the website.
It is literally Build-A-Bitch. Like,
thousands,
you know, Build-A-Bear, this is
thousands of bitches on there. They all over. It's black ones, it's white ones, it's Asian ones. They got motherfucking elf bitches.
You can get
with the
you like.
Ears and shit. They got anime little bitches
Whatever
on there.
you like.
They got midget bitches on there. They got any style of bitches you like.
Oh,
they got
hold
on
up.
There.
They got midget bitches?
Nah, he hyping
I'm
that.
sold now.
He hyping that.
Oh, no, they got midget bitches.
Oh.
Yeah, they got all the different styles of bitches. It's like literally like 5,000 different kinds of dolls on there. I think that's a little bit overboard. But, you know,
How many?
It's like 5,000 different kinds.
What?
Yeah,
I thought
like,
it was only like 3. I only keep seeing the same 3 posted online.
Them bitches look the realest, that's why. But yeah, it's like 5, and not only that, but you could customize them, nigga. You get to pick how big you want the titties. You get to pick how big you want the booty. You get to pick how tight you want the booty hole. You get to pick how tight you want the pussy. Yeah, it's like Chris said, it's Build-A-Bitch. It's build a bitch. It's build a bitch.
It really is.
And it's only $2,000.
Damn,
Motherfuckers talking like, oh, $2,000 for a sex toy.
I don't give a fuck,
right,
man.
My thing ain't
that
even
shit'll keep me from cheating. That shit'll keep men from cheating. It'll keep men from getting as many STDs. I mean, not fully from cheating, but if your nigga knocking down 30 bitches per year, that shit'll drop down to maybe 1 or 2 bitches. You know what I'm saying? Because he got something to tide him over until you get home or until he feel like fucking you again or whatever the case may be. But it'll help with that. I think it'll help with like STDs and different shit like that because. Really, let's think about it. At the end of the day, men don't really give a fuck. Nope. That's why women be like, but that nigga cheated on me, but that bitch was ugly. Yeah, because we don't give a fuck. That's why the bitch is always ugly, because ugly bitches take less work to fuck them. So men don't give a fuck. So if you got a badass sex doll there, niggas just want to come in something. And them bitches got warm pussies. They got some where the pussies get warm, my nigga. It ain't even cold. The pussies stay warm, my nigga.
You know what? Y'all bitches in trouble.
Y'all bitches in trouble. They got them where the pussy stay warm. Listen, they even got some where the fucking eyes move and shit. That's weird.
I don't need that.
Man.
That's weird. I don't want nothing to do with that.
Talking to me.
And they talking about it talk too. I ain't trying to fuck Siri. I know what that shit gonna sound like.
I don't need to be fucking no droid. Nah,
yeah, I don't need no companionship. She gotta take these back shots and get back in the closet.
Y'all not afraid? Y'all not afraid like the technology ain't right? You know
what you
mean?
And then that shit clamp down on your dick.
What if like, what if like the heater malfunction or something? Like, you get burnt.
Hold on, man.
Get your shit in there, you can't get it out.
Listen, I look at it like
remember that show like Small Wonder and shit. Like, what if the motherfucker
this ain't about to turn into
shit?
no iRobot type situation where the motherfucking sex doll turn on you and motherfucker get the red brain and start fucking
conscious and shit.
Nah, ain't gonna be none of that shit.
Hey, the homie Travis Touchdown on our social media said, "Is it considered cheating if you are fucking a sex doll? Do you think women will see it that way?"
What does it look like? They've been fucking dildos for their whole life.
Listen,
what the fuck is this?
The women I seen on Facebook, they consider it worse than cheating.
You know why they do? You know why?
You know why? Calling it necrophilia.
They saying niggas is fucking dead bodies.
Exactly.
This is how hypocritical women is. They listen, man. They been fucking fake dicks for forever. But when they do it, it's okay. We get a sex doll and it's a problem. Oh, you're sick. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with women? Like they clearly feel intimidated by this because these bitches is built really right and they look really. That's what it comes down to.
Listen, because bitches is mad.
They scared.
These sex dolls is built better than them.
Well, this is what they really.
Listen, they already got to compete with real bitches. Right. Now they got to compete with these motherfuckers.
There's no competition with a sex doll. This is what they really scared of. Not all women, but a lot of these women are scared because a lot of these females, all they have to control some of these dudes is pussy.
They gonna lose
all
that
they have,
pussy
right,
power.
all they have to bring to the table is pussy. So after that, they're like, damn, I actually gotta try. Like, and some of these dudes is simps, so they gonna basically do whatever for their pussy points to whatever. You knock that out. But think about that. You go on a date before you go holler at a chick. You go, hey man, listen, I'm indifferent. Look, if she don't fuck me tonight, I know I'm getting some good pussy, or I can fuck this motherfucker beforehand and I'm straight, and then you know what I'm saying, I ain't worried about it. It is what it is. Like, I mean, I've never seen women so mad about something, and we've been had a sex doll. It's called a blow up doll, but motherfuckers ain't using it. That shit is weak. They seen these motherfucking sex dolls, and they seen the same thing we seen. They eyes got big, like, God damn, that's her.
Coleman said that them dildos ain't looking back at the bitches with the dead stare. Listen, these sex dolls ain't looking back at me either. That bitch got her head in. Listen, they ain't even got to put
face
a face
down,
on
ass
that.
Up.
They ain't even got to put a face on that bitch. I don't give a fuck about her face. Her face gonna be in the comforter anyway. I don't need that.
They acting like niggas about to be out here cuddling with these motherfuckers.
They ain't got to send that bitch with no hair. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna put a pillow over that shit anyway.
He said he wanted the Amber Rose edition. Give me that Amber Rose.
Let that ass be fat. That's all I give.
That's what it came down to. It ain't had nothing to do with the faces. It's because that ass look real, and these women like, damn man, what the fuck has happened? These asses just fatter than man.
Hey, my nigga Swooty said he just want the legs and the pussy though.
They got those. They been had those.
That's weird.
They been had those. Nigga.
I don't like that shit. How you set that up?
How you
set it up?
They been had those.
I know.
They been had the partial body parts.
But how did you set that up? Would you just sit them damn legs on the bed?
That's weird.
I still need our hands to be able to hit the bed.
I need the full effect.
Arch. You know what I'm saying?
I need the full effect.
Joe got something to say.
Yeah,
stop calling that nigga Joe.
It's Jerry.
His name is Jerry.
Let me ask you guys this: you say the women are getting mad because they look real and stuff.
They dumb mad.
How would you guys feel if they got them a male sex doll?
They do.
Like
they been had this shit.
They got them.
Well, this shit is not new.
They've been having the women too. It's just now it's becoming popular.
Right.
Yeah, I know what you're saying because from the same company with the realistic dolls. They got males too, and them niggas got some big ass dicks. Some ridiculous.
Got rock hard ass,
some ridiculous.
Chiseled jawline.
I don't give a fuck if you wanna buy a $2,000. That nigga. The difference is, and women have said that is that the male sex doll can't fuck you.
Right, and they used to us.
Right,
fucking
exactly. So with me, the simulation of sex is that with my bitch, she bent over and she getting pounded out anyway. That is sex with a male and a female. So it's the same with a sex doll. She getting pounded out. But with a woman, she getting fucked. That sex doll can't fuck you. That nigga just laying there with a dick in the air.
Right.
So you just doing the same thing that you would be doing with a dildo. So basically, that's like a woman buying a $2,000 dildo because that nigga can't move.
And they got so many. Like
so
women go to them parties and sex toy parties and shit like. I have never been offended by a woman having a box under her bed with sex dolls.
She said she rat in his face. Like, that nigga tongue don't even come out. You might as well just rat a motherfucker.
Like, I am not getting one. I am not getting one of these sex dolls for head or nothing like that. I will not be.
Things or whatever. Them
Sybian
things. You might as well get one of them.
Yeah, women just need to get them.
That's going to do you off.
Exactly. They need to get the robot machines.
Right, the machines to be fucking the shit out of them, yeah. Like, I will not, like, weird is if you get one of these sex dolls and you out here trying to get head from it, or you out here eating the fucking pussy of it. Like, you a fucking weird. Like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you bitch ain't moistening up.
How you eating the pussy of a sex doll?
Don't do that. Like, that's weird. My nigga, like,
it's gonna happen.
No, it's weird.
Oh, nigga, somebody eating that. Somebody eating that sex doll pussy.
I'm talking strictly the body and the look. That's what it is. That's what we talking about. But women is super mad. They been talking about she won't cook for you. She won't clean. She dead inside. Well, guess what? So are you. All of those same things are the exact same thing. Like, what's the goddamn difference? You ain't cooking.
Hey, I ain't trying to hear that. My real bitch can still cook.
Well, I'm talking about for the women. Well, I'm talking about for the women who advocate and try to make it seem like that the dude's just looking for an actual companion in this shit.
Whether I got a girl or not, my real girl still got her responsibilities. She still got to cook my meals and shit. But the sex doll still gonna catch buckets when my girl ain't around. It ain't either or shit. Both of them in rotation. You know what I'm saying? When my real girl ain't around, instead, like, listen, basically, women, the sex doll just takes place of us masturbating.
Right, it's new porn.
We masturbate every day.
Right, it's new porn.
It's just better than using our hands.
Exactly.
And you should be happy. It allows us to build stamina for you.
There's a lot of pluses in the shit. I think it's a lot of pluses.
Allows us to build stamina from the back. So that's something that you can look forward to. Because we training to do better for you. So that's something that you should look into in the future when you thinking about shitting on these sex dolls.
Right. It's got a lot of pluses to it. I mean, for relationships, it do have, especially like you said, it can cut down on people cheating. A lot of cutting down on cheating, like you said, building up stamina, stuff like that. I don't even see what the big deal is.
Man, some of them sex dolls look real as fuck. I sit that bitch up in the front seat of my fucking car and drive to Target. Like some of them bitches look super real. And I just couldn't get over the price, like $2,000, man. I expected it to be ridiculous, like $5,000 or $6,000
payment plan.
But I'm like, damn, $2,000, especially around income tax time now. I'm motherfucker get a little bit of extra money.
I'm sure
somebody.
The $2,000 is probably like the base model. If you want it like warm and stuff.
Actually,
no, the $2,000 is the warm one.
That's like the $2,000 is actually like the top price. Most of the base model is like $1,500.
Yeah,
like
the $2,000 is the one with the warm pussy,
right? When you want the super thick one,
and the eyes wander, which is weird, and I don't want that.
Yeah, I don't need like it's literally build a bitch on that motherfucker. Like you literally can make the eyes, the fingernails, all that type of shit. But that's for those motherfuckers who looking for like you gonna have that motherfucker.
Yeah, that nigga who's sitting the bitch on the couch and shit watching Netflix.
But that's also good. Let them weird psycho motherfuckers.
Did you see that?
Let them weird. Like what I said.
How come you never say anything bad?
Let them weird psycho motherfuckers have it for whatever reason they want. That's keeping them off the streets from doing weird shit.
Somebody posted a meme. Remember on I Am Legend when Will Smith was in the grocery store?
Yeah.
Man, because he wouldn't talk back.
Yeah, 2 weeks after the sex doll. Why won't you talk to me? Yeah, but that's on that. But like for the normal dudes,
I ain't with it yet. I ain't gonna lie.
You ain't with it for the same reason you ain't with eating ass.
I gotta
like it's self-conscious to you.
Hold on. I gotta be on it like when it gets to like the Android phase.
Why do you want that? I don't want that. I don't want a droid, nigga. That's
way
too
better than that.
No. That's when you
that bitch might have too much power.
That's when you searching for actual companionship. Like,
but it's more like
no, I don't
less creepy. And
that's too close to a real woman.
I'm with Leo on this one.
Yeah,
I don't need y'all two.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all two. I don't get y'all dynamics. Like I don't want no fucking droid. I'm not looking for a robot bitch. I don't need that.
I eat that sex doll's booty.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Pause for a minute. Like I'm like super black power, and he like super rocked out.
Yeah.
And we agree on like damn.
Y'all doing all the weird shit y'all agree on. Like,
so y'all wrong.
I don't need. Like he said, I don't need Siri talking to me.
Look, Coleman said he want a bitch to talk back.
Right.
No, you don't.
I don't want that.
Why y'all want Android bitches?
I
Like,
got real bitches
right,
to talk
exactly.
to.
You can like upload
What's
an audio
next?
soundtrack.
Have you ever talked to Siri?
Right.
That shit is trash. Have you ever talked to Siri?
See, y'all.
It's fucking trash. I don't want to do that.
Right.
And Siri is like the top level of
Right.
fucking Android.
Exactly.
Back and forth and shit. That shit is trash. It's still like, you know, talking to a fucking elementary toy or something like that. These bitches is here for the back shots.
Exactly. That's it.
All these
when you
bitches
start
is here
worrying about her talking, that's when you start getting into looking for a real companion. What's next? She talk. Oh, does she cook?
Oh, you trying to marry
Does
the
she
bitch and
clean?
shit, talking about you like her personality.
Then you start right. Then you start telling yourself like, why do I need a
But
real
don't
bitch?
be mad. What if the bitch could clean though?
I don't need that.
Like
I'm
you
not
can have like
listen.
a robot maid.
That's how it start. That's
And
how you
you
start.
hitting
That's
that.
how you start looking at her like she a fucking companion. And next thing you know, I don't need bitches. Then next thing you know, I married
You
my
really
Android.
think that's worse than like having to like carry the bitch to the closet and shit?
Nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
I look at them like porn. It's like a new version of porn for men. That's all I look at it like. I look at it like this. If I got to choose, I'm sitting here.
You lying like a motherfucker. If
Oh,
you hitting
I
that
ain't never
dog
lied.
and that bitch start throwing that ass back on you, you gonna be like amazed,
Whoa.
like damn.
I know, but she gonna throw that ass back
This
like
shit
extra,
went in the manual.
like extra robotic if she do throw that ass
I
back.
don't listen.
Right. That shit just weird me out. Like,
Nah.
bitch, stop moving. Just lay here.
Bitch, battery operated. I don't need that. I don't need to be. I gotta recharge her
Now,
batteries.
I do think that a problem that men are gonna run into, because let's be honest, most men aren't very
Clean.
hygienic.
I knew it.
Oh, yeah.
I
They
think a
gonna
lot of these niggas just gonna be busting in that bitch consecutively,
and they gonna clean it out,
over and over.
catching their own sloppy seconds.
Yeah,
Gross
because
ass
for,
nigga.
because for when the juices stay, so,
Oh, my
so if the
God.
juices stay, they like, oh, that bitch gonna already be wet. See, now, now you swimming in
shit.
all types of
Now you
bacteria
gonna
and
catch
shit over days.
you gonna catch a fucking STD or something or
You
something.
know how men are. Niggas don't like cleaning shit. Niggas is barely good at cleaning
Catch an
themselves.
infection.
So after you busting that bitch, you ain't trying to go clean her out. You trying to stuff her back in the closet and go
You
on
gotta
your
hold-
merry way and shit.
You gotta hold that L if you catch a fucking infection or something
From
from your
yourself
own
and
shit.
shit,
Like, how you explain that? Like, now you know you a dirty nigga. If that happened.
gave yourself
I gave
chlamydia.
myself the clap.
You
Like,
gotta hide shit like
like-
you fuck some other
like,
chick on the side.
that's just
Niggas
bad.
might fuck around and make up a disease.
Right.
and
Like,
shit. Yeah.
Caught that.
See,
Yeah,
that's
that's the new
the only
shit.
thing I foresee. Now, I don't know how you would clean them bitches out, but hopefully it's an easy way.
Garden hose, I don't know.
I
Spray
don't-
up in that motherfucker. I'll clean the shit out of it.
I don't know, but I'm getting one. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. I'm getting me one of these motherfucking dogs. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
and that's
You probably like twist the stomach
you-
open
right.
and it's like
Nah, I
a
ain't
little
gonna-
drip tray and shit. That shit nasty as fuck. Like, hell no, that's crazy.
It's a drip
I
drip.
just, I don't know, man. It just,
With a strainer and shit.
it's crazy, man. I just look
Honestly,
at it like,
well,
No,
I
go
was
ahead.
gonna say, I think the way it is, the way you clean it out is like the vagina and the butthole is just like one continuous hole,
Oh, you
and
just
you got
rinse
like
it
a
through.
pipe cleaner type squeegee deal. You just run through it.
ain't that how the
And-
real woman work? I'm just joking. That was,
Yeah,
was-
kind
It's
of
like you
that,
put like
yeah.
a double-sided dildo in it and you just like
Yeah, with some bristles and stuff.
It's like cleaning out a baby bottle.
Well, the question is, how many times can you get buckets on her before you have to clean her?
Shit,
What do
that's-
you think?
I think you should clean it out once a day. When
Yeah.
you done, I think
Yeah,
you should,
once
I
a
think
day.
you should
Once a
want
day.
to clean it
Regardless
out.
of how many
That's
times
just like
you-
what I would treat it like
Bath.
it would be. A regular woman when you get buckets of her, she ain't holding that shit in there. I hope not. She cleaning out buckets. So hopefully you do the same thing with your dog. Otherwise, you're gonna run into some complications.
He's like, yeah, let that marinate.
Nah, I don't need you marinating shit.
Somebody else brought up something a couple of days ago. My friend on here, Bella, she said, "But where were you gonna put that motherfucker at?"
They come
Hold
with-
on. I thought about that though, cause these bitches is life size.
They come in a case or a box.
coffin?
So they definitely fold up. They
He
put
said
it
a coffin.
He said a coffee.
got Dracula out here. Ooh,
Somebody said it's like cleaning a foreman grill.
Oh shit, that's kind of easy though.
I
I don't fuck with foreman
Right.
grills.
I mean,
I'm just
honestly,
saying
I
it's
think they
easy to
come.
clean
They
and
come in
shit.
like a case or they come in a box. So I mean, I'm pretty sure you can fold that bitch back up,
Coffin.
pull her back out,
Them bitches don't look like they could be folded up.
or you can sit her down. Sit
Yeah,
her down
them
in the
hoes
room.
look
Sit
big.
her down in the room.
Hold up, but them bitches got metal skeletons. Like their skeleton is metal.
Terminator around this time. Terminator 3.
T-1000.
Looking at a bitch like, I'll be back.
With them back shots.
Hey, look, you know niggas. Listen, you know niggas is gonna be videoing the sex and shit too.
I don't need that. Don't be fronting. Don't be fronting like you just had a bad one though. Acting like you can't do that.
You got the lighting just. You got the lighting just right and shit.
So you can't see. Oh man, I had about 4 or 5 bitches in my room.
You know
There's 4 or 5 sex dolls in that
with their cameras showing back shots.
Had a different filter on. Had a different bitch last night.
Don't do that.
Fucking all these hoes wrong.
Adding simulated moans to their phone like it's a different lie. Don't do that. Keep it 1,000 if you
all
gonna be
I fuck
fucking
is bad
one.
bitches.
Right. Yeah, niggas, if you gonna fuck a sex doll, be 100 and claim that motherfucker, but don't be doing extra shit trying to front like you getting bad bitches.
You can't flex on me. I know that. I know the difference between real pussy and fake pussy.
He said, I know
them
Justine
fake pussies
anywhere.
don't look real for real.
Right, right, exactly. It ain't gonna be wet on the tip. It ain't gonna be wet on the tip.
Hell no, it ain't gonna be wet on the tip.
Hey, would you be listen? So would you be mad and like feel like your bitch was cheating on you if you went to your nigga house and he had the same bitch as you, but you made your bitch custom?
You be looking like the same thing.
Nigga, we share taste, nigga.
Right. We got similar taste. I don't understand. Like I don't understand the jealousy though. Hey, like I don't get that.
Women getting jealous.
I just don't get it, man. Like I've never seen women so butthurt about something.
Nigga, women get jealous about porn.
Everything.
Porn, nigga.
But it's crazy. Like it's like
jealous about
it's
porn.
crazy. It's like they want to control. Like they want to control your dick and keep it in the mason jar. Like all right, I'm gonna give it to you when I want to. But then when you find something like you said with porn and stuff, like it do bother them when you watch porn. Porn is like practice, man. That makes men better at sex with you. It's fun.
This bitch live in San Diego. She don't want to fuck me.
Right.
Huh? I said or worse.
Well, it should make you better.
Right.
Porn should give you ideas to try different shit.
Yeah,
normal shit.
Porn can give you ideas. That's bad though.
Well, obviously that's all. Right. That's all in how far
porn
you
to have you
go.
out in a motherfucking park sucking dick, sucking dick at some glory hole somewhere.
No, but that
gotta be careful.
It's mad chicks that's mad though, but like you said, it's mass females that's gonna be mad no matter what.
It's mass positivity. I think they could even go even further than not even just a regular dude. Like for rapists, get them a motherfucking dog. Motherfucker, these petties out here, get them something. Put them in a prison system, niggas. It'd be a lot better. Motherfuckers ain't sitting there getting.
Wouldn't I be live though if they could put them in the prison system?
That would help out.
Some niggas would stop raping
each other.
And shit.
Right, exactly.
Just throw them sex, give everybody a sex doll,
and then put it on their
niggas would be
on their commissary,
cutting that sex doll, threatening in that motherfucker.
It might put them at ease. You know what I'm saying? Put that on their commissary, they'd be good behavior. No, you know what I'm saying? You act up,
in
you
prison,
don't get the sex doll
everything
for
worth something, so motherfuckers gonna
exactly.
That booty still worth something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Niggas don't have a sex doll robbed from them. It's gonna be like the main dude. He gonna
have
all
the
12 sex dolls. You gonna have to give him commissary just to get your nut off.
It's better than
Warden,
your man.
Warden. They took my bitch, man. They cut her up.
It's better than your man.
She toe up now.
Taking your bitch for for like, payoffs and shit.
You died for your bitch, but she ain't real.
Hey. She real to me, goddammit.
If you want Molly back shots back, I'm gonna need 12 Twinkies and 5 Zuzus and Whams.
Hell nah. Hey, this shit funny as hell.
Seriously though, man. Like that's been my whole dilemma about it though. Like I feel like females have been super angry about them shits. Like super angry.
Women just be throwing hella shade and
shit.
They
said the necrophiliac shit I got.
They talking about some men are sick if they want to do this. It's like fucking a dead person. Like
and what does that make
so
you?
I mean, if you been fucking dildos, what you fucking dismembered body parts.
Right.
I mean, if we want to use that logic,
that is exactly the same logic.
True.
That's exactly. They even got dildos where they squirt the fucking cream in y'all.
Exactly.
Like, y'all be on fucking live. They be on fucking YouTube sucking fake dicks. Like what the fuck? And we bad like slobbing on the motherfucker, letting it bust in your face as if it's waiting for you. Can let that motherfucker come at any time.
Vivid imagination.
Nigga, right. not even porn. Not even porn. I done had real bitches send me videos of them sucking dildos. That shit's stupid as fuck. Like, what are you doing?
Right, you back here getting cream
pie.
You got custard all up in your pussy.
Nigga, they ain't even sucking the ones that come. They just sucking just regular ass dongs.
Talking about us. Like y'all got
bitch, what are you talking
y'all literally
about?
got shit that y'all can stick in y'all pussy to what the bullet or whatever.
Yeah.
And it buzz. Like, come on, man. Like we ain't never complaining about that shit. I never complained about a bitch right in front of me playing with herself.
Sex toy industry is only thriving, 99% because of women.
Of course, women's sex sales.
I mean, even if we buying the shit,
right.
it's for them.
And that's the thing. And they see these sex dolls and they're like, God damn, like they seen what we seen. They was like, oh
these
shit.
sex dolls ain't about to put a dent in the industry compared to what they still got going on.
It's just a better thing for me. And now men ain't got to work because men don't really we don't do
sick.
sex.
Men sick. Like, don't act like this the first time you realize that dudes was sick.
Right.
Dudes been sick for
hold on, time out. You can't be
years
saying that
like,
though.
Why we sick though?
Like you making it seem like hold on.
I don't mean like sick, but I'm just saying like perverted.
How's it perverted if we? Why we perverted for having a sex?
All right, let me rephrase.
You making a sound bad.
Men have been way more openly sexual than women, because we have
been allowed to,
right? Because society. We talked about this before. Why shame and all that shit.
Yeah.
So that's why we just have more comfort level. Just joke like, look, we making a whole podcast show about it. Women are gonna lie to the ends of the earth about this shit.
I think women can be.
It's still some women who say they don't suck dick. Like, bitch, get out of here.
But that's the thing. Like, I don't even. Women act like there's like women act like that there's gonna be a dude that's gonna look at her like, bitch, you fucking dildo. I ain't fucking you. That don't happen. Dudes don't shame women. Women shame women, and then women shame men. So they the shamers. Like, we don't point fingers.
You can't shame me.
Hell nah.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't either. Like I said, I look at it like, all right, I got two
options. I'll fuck you and that sex doll at one
same time at the cigar, same goddamn time. You can bend over next to her. I look at it like this: I can sit at home, and I can be sitting here watching porn, jacking off to my hand, or I can take this doll. And I've talked to some of my homies. Some of my homies said, "Nah, man, I can't do it." I'm like, and I've given them the analogy. So you mean to tell me if you had this sex doll sitting in your room, right next to you, and you was horny? Cause I hate when niggas act like they got bitches on deck.
Some of y'all bitches is ugly too.
Right.
About you ain't gonna fuck with sex dolls.
Right. And so
nigga, that sex doll look way better than your real bitch.
Motherfuckers know they ain't getting no pussy.
Every way.
Motherfuckers know they ain't getting no pussy, but then want to act like they got a standard. But I've been on drought for forever.
You ain't fucked shit in 6 months.
You ain't got shit but a hand and a bottle of Jergens. Like, get the fuck out of here. Your fucking favorites in your fucking phone. 90% of the time you going
fuck that bitch out by the mailbox.
Exactly.
Making she show up.
You ain't gonna even let her halfway out the box as soon as the ass. You ain't even gonna put her all the way together. You like, I'll put the rest of this together later. Like, you gonna go straight to that ass.
Hell no.
Like, no legs, no nothing, just that ass.
Hell no.
But no, I'm just saying, like, and I've asked my niggas, like, I'm like, okay, so you got, if this was in your room sitting there, say it was gifted to you, and it was sitting in your room, and then you get the urge to have sex, you get horny. You mean to tell me you gonna turn on porn and jack off, and you gonna ignore that fucking? You a goddamn lie.
Maybe the first couple times.
No, you will not.
It's like
because guess what?
Because
guess what? Let's put it in terms.
That serum wear off.
You know how I know you're not.
You gotta go run back and jump in that blood.
You said you gotta have that serum. You know why I know niggas be lying? Because guess what? Even on drought, most dudes, if they on drought and the weakest bitch came, knocked on their door and they was horny, she could have the flattest butt, whatever, they gonna look at her like, this'll do.
Man, niggas,
like,
right.
Most of the, like, so
niggas be out here buying prostitutes, like the dirtiest of women on the planet.
Exactly, putting their whole life at risk.
And them bitches been in business since the beginning of time.
Right.
But now niggas got standards.
Exactly.
And shit. Now you won't fuck a super clean sex doll, but niggas is out here fucking like I said, the worst prostitutes.
Right. And you know why they do it? Because they worry about being shamed, because they feel like another dude or a girl gonna call you lame. Listen, man,
you can't shame me.
Exactly. Like,
if
any female that's gonna be mad at you, like, I mean, it's not like you fucking like. I guess that it's no different. I feel like it's a double standard right here. Like, it's a sex doll. It is a male. Like, women have sex doll. Why can't men have them? Oh, you lame. You only supposed to fuck women. Like, live women.
I wonder,
you know
would the chick rather you fuck a prostitute or the sex doll? Like,
well, prostitute. I mean, honestly,
I'm just saying. Like,
I mean,
they had to choose.
It's still paid. It's still
If you don't want me to fuck the sex doll, let me fuck you then.
No, I mean,
that's my whole thing. That's what I want to say.
If you don't want me to fuck
for women who be getting,
you ain't gonna let me fuck you, and you don't want me to fuck the sex doll.
Exactly, because it's not about the sex. It's about women feeling like they're gonna lose their position somewhere, or it loses control. Because a lot of women won't admit it. They control a lot of dudes through sex.
That's all they got.
A lot of dudes simp hard for pussy. Like, pussy points is a real thing.
True.
Niggas will do a lot for some pussy. And if you take that out there, I mean, this will save a lot of simps, man. Think about them nerdy ass dudes who, as soon as they get a girl and she giving them some steady pussy, they just change their whole dynamic. Imagine if they had this on deck.
Like, Calvin got a job.
Yeah, he's straight. now he can actually grow and learn and have a little bit. And she gotta actually grow and learn and be like, all right, I gotta treat him with some respect. But I think they losing some stock here because these motherfucking it's whatever you like. You literally get to make. If you want you an Asian, if you want her skinny, if you want her thick, you want blind, you want. Now the black dogs, they kind of played them though.
The black dogs are shitty. You know what I'm saying?
They did them real
They
bad.
skin look gray. I don't know what that's all about.
They look real hoodish.
They really fucked over the black sex dolls because I looked into those. I was thinking about getting one of a few different races, maybe a white one, black
Gotta have different flavor.
a little Asian one with a fat ass. I thought about them, but the black ones look trash.
I guess it's hard to fake
hoodish.
that mocha
no,
tint.
It's the
you know
build. They made them real.
Oh,
hoodish.
I thought you were talking about the complexion.
They made.
There's some great looking bitches on there. Some of them black ones.
You said great or gray?
Gray.
Oh,
grayish.
Yeah, some of them look grayish, like their skin tone
they
look.
need some lotion.
Yeah, it look ashy and shit, like the black ones do. The white ones look.
They need somebody come add some cocoa.
Other than that one black one that I sent you. Who
Oh
was
yeah,
laying on
that was
goddamn bed,
that one was
bitch
off the
looked
chain.
real,
Y'all
That
sick,
one.
man.
Oh, I've researched these.
You got us sick.
No, I'm just saying, like,
I've researched these
for real, I
bitches.
thought you was joking a little bit.
Nigga,
Niggas is not joking. When we ever came on here and
You think I
joke,
play about-
I'm dead ass.
You think I play about pussy?
Like, what's wrong with you? Like, why we sick? Please explain why we sick.
No, because you
Listen,
like you remember like certain links
Listen,
and
let me-
shit.
no,
like,
no,
you
let
know
me
what I'm
Send me a
saying?
picture of this bitch.
Let me tell you something, nigga. You know me. I play about Jesus.
Right,
Okay?
right.
I play about the kids.
Right.
You know, I play about a whole lot of serious shit. I do not. I repeat, I do not play about the pussy. I research these hoes.
Hey.
You know, I want to make sure I'm doing my due diligence.
Right.
If I'm gonna be paying $2,000, I want to get the top of the line.
Get your money's worth.
I want the warm pussy.
I'm about to check.
You ain't even.
I'm
you
gonna
ain't
look
even,
at the website.
You ain't even
You
seen.
gotta go look at the
You called him the
website,
sick,
man.
but you ain't even
I'ma
seen.
check
Like,
out
he
the
sent me
site.
a picture of this black one laid down on. I didn't even know. I thought it was a picture of some real shit. I was like, God damn. Like, it's hard not to be like, damn. Like, what the fuck is this? What's happening right now? Like,
I could take a quiz on these
Right.
bitches. I did so much research.
it's an investment,
Spent
man.
the whole afternoon
I put his
looking up
warranty
these
on this shit. You too goddamn self-conscious,
Hey.
man. You self-conscious about everything that comes to
I
sex.
think too
man.
much, man.
You
I don't
when it
know.
comes to sex, you way too self-conscious.
I don't know about that. I
You
wouldn't
are.
say that.
You think about it. The two subjects.
How? Because I don't
I'm
want
gonna
to
give
eat
you a
ass. Like, come
Dude,
on, man.
it's not that
What?
serious,
It's
though.
just sometimes you just don't want to do something.
Nick, it's just weird.
You like
Really?
bungee jumping and shit?
Huh? You don't compare bungee
Oh,
jumping to
no,
eating
to
an
eating
ass.
ass.
Like it's instantaneous. When you we ain't even gonna do this.
So it's bungee
I'm about to say
jumping.
we back on
It's
the
like
ass
once
eating?
you
Right,
get-
'cause I'm just like he brought it back there. I'm sitting here
He
saying.
brought it up. I don't
No,
know.
I
All
said
right,
you
right.
super self-conscious about certain things when it comes to sex.
You said two things,
Leo,
but that was one
you
of
gotta
them,
be
right?
able to be sexually free.
Sex is
To do
fun, man. It
what's
ain't
good
supposed
for
to be.
you.
It ain't supposed to be
What's
all
good
that
for the
serious.
goose is good for the gander.
Yes, it
You
is.
hear me?
Yeah,
might
it
be
is.
true.
You hear me?
Sex
Everybody
supposed to be
different
fun.
though. Everybody different.
Then you shouldn't be having sex.
Everybody have fun in different ways.
That ain't like sex supposed to be live. You supposed to be like, man, I want to do
Alive
I want to
or
do
live?
I want to do all my moves. I want to do all my moves.
The irony.
Alive or live.
Hey, let me ask you guys this.
Okay.
You were talking about prostitutes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How would you guys feel? Would you guys frequent, like, say you're saving up your money to buy your own personal sex
I
doll?
want these bitches.
Would you all frequent like a sex doll brothel type deal?
Oh, you talking about slanging them bitches?
No,
Like,
he mean
instead
like
of you dropping
like,
2,000,
Oh.
you can drop 15
Yeah.
and go
Oh,
fuck
no,
with
I
it.
don't
Listen,
know. No, I ain't
Not
trying to
even
know.
15, like
No, that's
like
weird.
$50.
Listen, like
and
say-
you just
like
go
say-
and fuck a doll.
Like say you come here to this
Oh,
place.
okay.
Like say you come to this place and say Jerry got fucking 30 different dolls in here in
that's
different
too much.
rooms, and you could just go there and slay that
I
bitch
don't
right
want
quick.
that. I don't want that.
Yeah, I
I'll
ain't
tell you
got
for
time
many
that.
reasons why. Okay, for one,
I don't know where that doll been at.
For one, if I'm gonna pay for some pussy,
I'm gonna pay for some real pussy.
exactly. If I'm gonna go through a brothel, I don't go to no fake brothel because I'm gonna do some real shit. Number two, I don't. The point of having your
How
own.
is it different though?
I'm gonna tell you the difference because that's when you start getting into the dynamic of forgetting. And,
Diseases.
right.
What if the pussy
I don't want.
was-
Hold on.
it was
I'm cool.
interchangeable?
Hold on. I'm okay with having
Like
your.
they swapped that out for
But
a new one.
what I'm saying is, I'm okay with having your sloppy seconds from a real bitch because I can't control that. I am not about to go to a place to have sloppy seconds for a doll. That's retarded. That's just weird.
So
That's like bitches don't swap out dildos together. Hey, you want to use my dildo today?
Hey,
Sometimes they do.
So
That's
when you buy a doll,
That's mine.
you ain't gonna let no homies hit
that's
it.
weird.
Hell no.
That's weird.
No?
No.
That's like having a pussy pocket
Come
or
on,
something
Jared.
like
But
that.
how
Hey,
you
bro.
how you know your bitch ain't refurbished though?
Bruh.
I'm just saying she might be refurbished. Like,
In the,
you know,
Listen,
in the
man.
contract,
When she-
listen,
when she-
I did the research.
I
In
got
the
her
con-
half price because somebody
in the
sent her back.
contract, it says that the doll is brand new,
I
never
would-
been touched. That pussy,
and if she
you
refurbished,
clean.
and I catch something from the refurbished bitch, please believe I'm suing the shit out of. Why you send me a used ass
bitch? The refurbished bitch.
Every return doll better go into the motherfucking waste basket.
I think that's the first time that's ever been said in the history of life.
A refurbished.
If I catch something from the refurbished bitch,
from the refurbished bitch.
We create.
Take that bitch up to GameStop and see
Who been fucking my bitch?
GameStop will still give your ass $4 for that bitch.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I don't see the point in coming to a brothel of fake dolls. That's just weird.
But it's half price than like real pussy.
I'll pay for real pussy if I'm gonna pay for real pussy. I'm not, because then where does
but
it
you
stop?
are paying for pussy.
No, you're paying for a one-time pay. It's
a one-time payment for lifetime pussy.
It's a good. It's a
good
steep
investment.
payment though. $2,000. That's
how that's steep.
What's
It's a lifetime.
It's like buying a TV.
Hold on, first of all, I hate when people say lifetime shit. Nigga, this shit ain't even been out a lifetime to know if it'll last a lifetime.
No, they mean it's a lifetime for you.
The company might not be out.
No.
I got the bitch.
Hold on.
But the bitch might break down and the company didn't went through.
What aren't you getting about lifetime? Leo, when you buy a TV, that's your TV for a lifetime or as long as you keep it, right? That's what we mean by lifetime. Once it's in your possession, you choose how much that lifetime lasts.
No.
So if I buy this bitch, in 2018, it's my choice to keep her until I go to the grave, whether she break or not.
When I hear lifetime warranty, that means this shit.
No, ain't nobody saying about warranty.
I thought this was.
We saying that's lifetime, your possession, your lifetime.
Yeah, I mean, hold up, take it easy on the bitch. You ain't got to be out here trying to break the bitch legs and trying to
break a real bitch leg.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Chill out, fuck her like you a fuck. You take care of the bitch, you know what I'm saying? Do the shit slow, you know what I'm saying?
I wonder if you get like a free trial, like a free 30 days, and you can send her back.
Nah, man, you can't
send. That's how you run into refurbished bitches right there.
You can't send back some shit.
That's why you go to the sex doll brothel and try it out.
Listen,
that got to be the most trash idea I've ever heard in my life. A sex doll brothel,
right?
What never.
How lame do you got to be where you ain't even paying for real pussy as far as,
but you want to go
paying like a quick $50 just to fuck something.
Something niggas didn't bust in.
And then you just going to pay $50 to fuck sex dolls and then leave. Like, fuck that. Like, that feel like cheating to me. That feels like I'm cheating.
That's way too much work.
That feel like I'm cheating.
Way too much work.
I'm trying to make up excuses to leave my bitch in the house to go to this place.
Now, that would make me feel low. I would feel like a loser going to a brothel here. Take my 50. Fuck this inanimate and get gone.
That's how I would feel after I hit the sex doll.
Do you feel low after you get done jacking off?
Sometimes.
That's sad, man.
I have before.
Why niggas acting like they fucking gods to bitches like we got pussy on deck?
You know what I'm saying? You hear like, oh, you ain't supposed to be doing that.
Who told
like,
you
when you a kid and shit, you ain't heard that shit before. When you was a kid, you ain't never heard you was supposed to be jacking off and shit. Come on, man.
I don't never feel ashamed when I
do that. I'm talking about now. I'm talking about back then and shit.
Well, back then we ain't know no better.
Well, you said ever.
I mean, I'm talking about now. Like, it is about, it's simple. Like, I don't feel no type of way.
But you know, you didn't hit some chicks before and afterwards you felt like, man, maybe that wouldn't.
That's because she was probably ugly as fuck.
Maybe I was thirsty.
Maybe she was.
That's that drive home right there.
If you're not fully committed like me,
feel empty
if I was to take a leap on something I'm not fully committed to doing,
you be in the car and feeling.
But afterwards, I might feel a little bit.
You shouldn't even be like, but it's
like, man, I'm a player. Hold on, I'll be like, man, I'm a player. I can get real bitches.
But a lot of niggas ain't players.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about me. Part of me at that ride home, it's already at home.
What you mean? Oh, I'm about to say, I'm saying you going to the brothel?
Hold on. But see, that's when you got to question how much of a player is, because if you a player and you picking chicks that make you feel shitty afterwards and you feel like you regret them, you should maybe reevaluate the bitches you fuck.
That's my point.
But this is a doll. You built that bitch. You shouldn't feel ashamed.
I created this bitch.
Right, you should be amped.
It's my right.
My excitement.
Talk yourself out of it.
This bitch wouldn't exist if it wasn't for me.
Shit, listen, man. I get excited when I order a pair of J's coming to the crib. Imagine if I order one of these bitches coming to the crib. I can't wait to deliver
some motherfucking cheeks.
And if you customize them on the Nike signature
from head to toe, just like.
Hey, you can put tattoos on them bitches too.
I don't need them.
Oh, you like tatted up bitches?
Tatted up.
Put tattoos on them bitches. It costs more. I've done my research. It costs more. But you could customize them bitches any kind of way.
Hey, somebody said burn marks. What do you like? Drop cigarettes on that bitch.
If you on some weird shit.
Is she flammable? Like
you know, niggas gonna be straight trying to do some old some dominant shit, choking these bitches and shit.
Looking for a reaction and shit. Talking to her, talking about who pussy is this.
You fucking whore.
Slapping her.
Listen, this the best way I could put it. Iverson said it best. It's practice. Use it for practice.
We ain't here talking about
practice. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about the real thing. And bitches need to understand this gonna make motherfuckers' dick game a lot better. They're gonna be able to be really ready for you all.
You gotta have a warm one on warm joints though.
And then you ain't got, like he ain't gonna get in you and be like, all right, I came too early, my bad, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be prepared. His stamina gonna be at an all-time high. He gonna be fucking you till the sun come up.
Or it might backfire. He might stop fighting through it for her. It's just like
he gonna
like,
be ready.
You know, like,
He gonna be ready. He gonna be ready. After he fucked that dog for long enough, he gonna be ready. He gonna be standing, but gonna be right.
Fuck that bitch and slap her and then put a cigarette out on her back, though.
Hey, this gotta be like maybe
Tell
my
her
most
to-
fun
Ghost
show.
that.
Tell her to go clean herself up and shit.
Clean it up, bitch.
I'm having the
Clean
most
yourself
fun
up.
right now of any show we ever did before. I ain't gonna
Gonna
lie.
be busting in the dog
Hey, look,
face.
Coleman said niggas gonna be trying to be cool, smoking gas, hitting that bitch from the back
Hell yeah.
with a fitted on, though.
Talking about movie. That shit live. They gonna be live.
Oh, man.
Everybody gonna be live. Think about it. People live during police chases, all types of shit. Motherfuckers gonna be live on the gram, Snapchat.
Oh, they gonna be. It's gonna be some lames recording their back
Mother's about
shots
to
from
be,
their
you
dog.
about to be in Facebook jail like a motherfucker.
Lying about that pussy. Nah, I mean, I need the women to get on board. If you got a dude or you in a relationship, think about it though. You know what I'm saying? You should save up some bread. Shoot, if y'all got y'all shit together, income tax time, buy your man this sex doll.
Like I
He
was
gonna
talking-
thank you later.
That's
Hey.
a great gift.
Like
It
I was
really
talking,
is.
Like
It's
I was
the gift
talking
they keep
about
giving.
them Android joints. When them Android joints come out, women gonna hop on them.
Hold on, let me
I'm
ask
not
you
getting
something.
no
Let me
Women
Android.
gonna hop on them.
Hold on,
Think
let-
about it. The ones that can fuck them, they
Hold
gonna
on.
love
Let-
them.
let me
shit.
ask you
All
something.
this shit gonna go out the window.
How
they
do you
talking.
envision these Android bitches working? What would these bitches do?
I don't like
what you think they gonna
It
do?
looked like you probably like pre-program the bitch,
Right,
You
to
know
do
what I'm
what?
saying, with the chip or something, whatever. You probably can pre-program the type of attitude or mode you want her to
See,
be.
that's
See, I ain't trying.
I
That's
think-
too much like a companion.
I think
trying
what
to
it
talk to
is-
these
That'd
Right,
be right.
that's
I think
weird
what
to
it
me.
is, they're not going to
Not
be
gonna
like
talk.
programmed to be sex dolls. They're just going to be programmed
Have
with like
certain type of
AI.
personalities.
Yeah,
That's
you
too
can
much,
give them
man.
certain things and you teach them. It's like
I
a
don't need to
learning
be-
computer.
I don't
Man,
need
I
to
got
be,
kids.
Right, I don't
do
need to be
whatever.
doing iOS updates on my bitch. I don't need that, man.
Firmware
I
and
don't
shit.
need
Right, you
that.
can't even fuck her until you update her and shit. That shit, your Wi-Fi
Right.
might go out.
See,
and
that's the shit when
I
you
ain't got
start
time for
getting.
that.
That's when you start getting into that iRobot shit.
You ain't charged the
I don't
bitch
need
enough.
Right. Pussy ain't getting warm no more. That shit just cold and shit. Now you gotta send the bitch back malfunctioning
Bitches,
and shit.
bitches literally gonna blow up on you while you fucking her. Like, and then your
Yeah,
dick
see,
gonna explode.
Listen, I want the least amount of computer
It's- I
chips
don't want no
and different
computer-
shit like that
exactly.
inside of her.
Don't put no
possible.
artificial
'Cause if that
intelligence
shit
in my bitch.
malfunction, it could cause a fire or
burn
clamp
your
down
dick.
on your
Yeah.
dick and cut
Yeah.
your shit off or something like that. I ain't got time for that.
Hey, that's how we be worried about, like the Terminator male robot taking
Yeah.
over. It's gonna be the sex ones that take
Man,
over the
listen,
world.
man.
He said you have to drive the bitch to McDonald's to Wi-Fi update that
Right.
bitch. Put her in the
Right,
passenger.
exactly.
You fucking
You actually
motherfuckers
think
that other people
you,
drive
right, you
with
actually
you
think,
stealing their
you actually think
Wi-Fi
that shit
and
sexy. You actually think that shit sexy. She able to look back and say fuck me harder. Like, come on, man, that shit gonna creep you out.
Yeah, I don't want that.
I don't need that, man, at all. Like, I don't. I'm cool. I just look at it like right now. This is just advanced they should get. It just looks more real. It's just I feel like it's evolution from the blow up doll. Look at the blow up doll and look at this shit. That's all it is. Because I don't think anybody was fucking blow up dolls. Now that I feel like blow up dolls are the ones that are like, look at that. That shit is like literally inflatable. You have to blow that motherfucker up. It
Bruh.
don't have no features. It looks shitty.
Somebody on our social media, Shanna, said, I seen a video of a dude getting his in with his doll. I think this is a thing for necrophiliacs.
Oh my god.
Hold up. It looked like he was fucking a dead bitch. Was kind of scary looking. Well, when y'all fuck dildos, it looked like y'all are fucking
Thank you.
dismembered penises.
Exactly.
That's what that looks
Some
like.
of y'all get the torsos with the.
So, I mean, if we're
like,
using that logic, then that's what it is.
Y'all get-
And we all know that dildos are the most sold sex toy on the fucking planet. So if we're going there with it, women are way sicker than
Right.
men are, and they have been that way for a very long
Yeah,
time.
we need to
because y'all can't fucking live without a dismembered penis under your fucking dirty ass mattress.
Yeah, we need to throw that necrophiliac out of here. Like, that comparison is insane.
That's just
like,
that's some salty
super
shit.
weird to just say.
Man, I don't even think they believe that.
Right.
They just salty,
Right.
man.
No, it's some
Salty.
people. Like, to me,
That is
if you
weird.
not into like sex toys at all,
But all
and
women are.
no,
I don't know
not
no
all.
women who I don't know any
I
women
don't don't know. But I've met a few that claim they aren't into that.
Women been putting magic markers in their vaginas since they were fucking 14.
Right.
Exactly, since they were fucking 14 years old.
Women be lying because them same women who don't put toys in them will tell you, well, I only have sex when I'm in a committed relationship, or I don't have random sex.
And then you meet up with them and fucking destroy their backbone in the fucking back of a damn Explorer.
Yeah, I believe it's a select few that's really not into that. No, come on, man. It's always a few
like
people
religious
that's
people,
into
stuff like that. It depends on what your religion is. It depends on how you were raised.
But that's a super small percentage, though.
Not
Most
the
of them people
not the
probably
normal
ain't
one.
even speaking on the topic in the first place.
Hell yeah, they be lying and shit.
So I get what you're saying. Like,
not the normal woman. The normal
woman
woman does that because she don't want you to look down on her like we give a fuck. Like, women need to stop thinking that dudes judge you like that. Like, we do not give a fuck.
I want you to try your pussy.
Right, we do not care about how many people you had sex with. We do care about certain dynamics with certain things. We don't want you to be upfront super nasty. But if you are, shit, we ain't gonna not fuck you. We just gonna put you in a category or we ain't gonna date you.
You gonna get these buckets.
Right, exactly. I mean, women act like we slut shaming. Y'all slut shamers are y'all own kind. Women are.
Women
but no,
y'all worse
about
enemies.
this. Hold on, we gonna have a show about this one day. But we touched on it here and there. But the shame, men get from sex in general is like overwhelming.
Yeah.
But who shaming? Who shaming us? Is it men or women?
It's women.
Women always shame.
Nigga, we can't do shit.
Nope.
Nigga, everything is gay. Everything. Unless we hitting the bitch from the back with a goddamn fitted on and some fingerless gloves and shit, we are super gay. Like, we literally can't do anything to not be gay. Like, bitch lick your ass, you a faggot. If a bitch touch your ass, you're a faggot. Like, god damn, bitch, I can't do nothing. What you want me to do then?
Right.
What do I got to do to be manly to you? So like Leo said, like, men get shamed everything as far as
by
sex.
women.
If we don't do exactly what women want us to do sexually, oh, you must be some type of
You know how many
you must be
women?
gay.
This sound fucked up. You know how many women been laying there like dead bodies for all these? I ain't even with
That's
this
why I
shit.
just
I ain't even with
said.
it,
That's
but,
why I just said. Bitches over here calling these motherfuckers necrophiliacs. You closer to a dead body than this motherfucking dog.
Nigga, 80% of these bitches just lay there and get destroyed anyway. 80% of women I've had sex with, they can't ride dick.
Right.
They just
don't want to ride dick.
They lay there running away from the dick the whole time any goddamn way. Like, what? And that's what I'm saying. That's the difference between a male sex toy like this and a woman sex toy. Like, us, we are used to pounding on fucking lifeless bodies. That's what the fuck y'all are for most of the time anyway. With women, it won't work because that male sex doll can't fuck you. All he can do is just lay down and stare up at you with his dick in the air.
Right.
If that's the case, you might as well just buy a regular dildo, which I'm okay with. But I would never allow my girl to buy one of those male ones because it's a waste of money. That's $2,000 for a dildo.
Exactly.
I wonder
because he can't fuck you. If he can fuck you, that's different.
And
how many different types of dildos you can give for $2,000?
They got so many, man.
They start your own store.
Right. We just basically you paying $2,000 for his chest.
Exactly.
Like, that's just dumb. Just go buy a bunch of goddamn dildos. This nigga can't fuck you regardless. And put that motherfucker on the wall. Get that suction dildo. Put that bitch on the wall.
Imagine that. A woman shaming us. They shame us for wanting an actual dog. But I've seen millions of videos of females planting a fucking dildo to a wall. Bitch, you out here killing that wall right now. Like, you riding that wall like it's no tomorrow. Like, get the fuck out of here.
What'd you say?
What if, like, the male sex dolls for the women, what if, like, the dick vibrates?
They got those.
They got those.
Yeah.
They got all types of shit. They got shit to spin, light up, fucking. They got everything.
But I'm talking about just exclusively for the dolls, because the dolls can't fuck them back. But what if the doll vibrates?
Women got so many different toys. They got one. They got one that actually they stick their dildo on and it just keep like
churning.
Butter churning.
I'm talking that just inside the male sex doll.
Inside the doll.
I'm sure they got that too.
That's all they care about being alive.
I am sure that they have that. I'm very sure that they have that, and we just, we don't go researching women's sex dolls because we don't give a fuck. But I'm sure they have infinite types of sex dolls for women. It's just weird that they say stuff like necrophiliac and shit like that. Like, a lot of women, like, they don't understand the pressure it is like to be a man. Like, even when they act like they want to be drilled sexually, like they want us to just like tear that back up. We can do it, but it's like so much that goes into that. Like, we got to make sure that you come. We do our damnedest to make sure that you come. Some women can't even come sometimes vaginally off of sex a lot of times. Like, I mean
all women can do is have a wet pussy for real, because women's sex skills be trash. Straight trash.
You get live ones, but it's still like
even the live ones. Like, think of the livest shit a bitch can do.
You can live off simple shit. She moved.
Exactly.
She talked dirty.
This bitch talked dirty. Look, she squatted down on the dick when she rolled it for 47 seconds and shit. Bitch's knees is bad. Fucking knees popping.
That count me. But no,
I mean that's why you got 34 seconds and shit to think that she killed the game.
That's why you gotta find different things that's exciting. That's why I like Dirty Talk, because Dirty Talk can get it going and it's a lot better. But he right, like they squat that motherfucker for 10 seconds and be like, yeah, I did my thing. But these dolls, like, I don't understand, man. Women just saying anything, man, about these dolls at this point. Like, necrophiliac.
They threaten.
Come on, man. Like, you really think a dude gonna fuck a dead body? Like, a real dead?
We don't need y'all no more. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, on a serious note here, I
thought this was a serious note.
On a more serious note.
I'm dead ass.
This is kind of going to be like a touchy subject, I'm sure.
Did he say dead ass?
I'm dead ass serious.
Oh, God.
Oh, wrong.
The irony.
No pun intended. My bad.
As far as the sex dolls and dudes that are necrophiliacs are probably going to be interested in that.
I will hope so.
I have heard a rumor, and I don't know how true this is, but for like pedophiles, they're going to have like little kid dolls.
I don't know.
Listen, hold on.
Do you think that's good or bad?
Honestly,
I'm indifferent.
I'm okay with that. Because if that keeps them
from messing with little kids.
Exactly. If that keeps them from going outside and going to parks and exposing themselves to little girls and shit like that, even like, I don't think that that's something that those people can ever get out of their system anyway. So I think my opinion is they all need to be killed. I don't think you can't rehabilitate them. They'll even tell you that about themselves. They can't be rehabilitated. What turns them on is what turns them on. But even if that's slows them down to 70%, 60% of actually going out and offending, then I think it's a good idea. Well, if they're in their house doing something with an inanimate object, I'm more okay with that. I think trying to hold it back, I mean, you're just going to send them out there to do it. That's all that's going to happen.
There's a bad part to that, because first off, you have to find a market that is bold enough to sell children.
They already do.
That's children-made sex.
The same site. They got young-looking dolls, and they got like anime dolls. Those are basically kids.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, young-looking and actually, young-looking.
Those are for that.
Right. But young-looking and actually having like dolls that are actually.
I mean, they got kid bodies.
Oh, well.
Yeah, they're kid bodies. Like they're like anime dolls, and I believe that's what they have them for. It's for people like that. Because what man who's not into that would want to fuck a kid-looking doll like that? So I think that they got those different, and I think it's a good idea. Like, it's kind of weird because you think about, like, no, why we want to help these niggas. But, I mean, that's a piece of plastic. I would rather them do that than to fuck up some little girl's life or some little boy's life. So I think that that's a good idea. So I think it helps with that.
Hey, Brandon,
I think it'll help men with cheating. I think it'll help with the transmission of STDs and stuff like that. It won't stop that shit, but it'll slow it down.
Yeah. Brandon said something good. He said he'd be okay with it if they put those people on the sex offenders list, so we would know. I feel like, you bold enough to go buy one.
No,
I think they need to be exposed.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Let them out there.
Because that's just gonna make them not do it.
I think
you know what I'm saying? They just won't do it, and they'll just continue to go to parks and expose themselves.
I think it's good
we don't know now. Like, so if we make it, like, think about it. If you were a sex offender, would you do that? Of course not. That would be dumb as fuck. You're not gonna go put yourself on a sex offender list to go buy a fucking toy. You're just gonna keep going outside and exposing yourself to little girls
until you get caught.
Exactly. That's what you would do. Like, just think if you were a person, you wouldn't want yourself on a list like that, and they wouldn't either. Like, sex offenders. We can't think like these are like stupid people. A lot of these motherfuckers are very intelligent people. A lot of motherfuckers are teachers, lawyers, doctors. They're not dumb.
Based on what we know, though, it's different types of sex offenders. You got the kind that you talking about, like, I don't know, maybe it's like you talking about the teacher, whatever. Like this motherfucker claimed. You going based on what they claim.
Right.
Oh, I have the itch every once in a while. I got to scratch type shit. For that type motherfucker, that'd be good for them.
Right.
But you got the other type of sex offender, the super pervert / sometimes drug addict, hyper type person. They get off on the thrill. Like sometimes how men get off on the thrill of going to entice and get a woman.
Yep.
A lot of them get off on that more so than the act itself. So that ain't gonna really change nothing. That'll almost make it worse because they gonna fuck them, and then that's gonna make them want to go get the part that's missing more.
Enhance,
you know, so
it's gonna enhance.
Yeah, and then if you add drug activity into that shit. I think it's gonna be even worse.
I mean, cause what's the alternative? If we tell the predators, like, all right, y'all can't get these sex dolls unless y'all put yourselves on the sex offender list. So what? They say no, and then what? They go out and offend. I mean, even if you could stop 10 motherfuckers from doing it, ain't it worth doing?
Yeah.
Because that's 10 little kids.
But are you
lives.
afraid? What about the situation we talking about? Like that might.
Well, first off, it can only really help.
I don't think
because it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yeah, exactly.
They're gonna do it regardless.
Right.
It can only do one or two things. It can either enhance or it can help.
I don't think them sex dolls could make you.
No, I disagree because I think some people think about shit but actually don't do it, and maybe them doing that may be enough for them to actually go and do it to a real person.
Two ways. It can either enhance somebody or it can.
That's the whole like violence. You see violence do that make you a more violent person.
Yeah.
I think sometimes, it's not a perfect science.
Seeing violence.
The same thing could be said about the dolls too. I mean, a guy who wants to rape might buy a doll thinking I'm gonna rape the fuck out of this doll, and then get to a point where he's like, you know what, this ain't cutting it.
Right.
I need to go rape me a real bitch.
Well, I think the point of I don't know
the rush.
I don't know.
They miss the adrenaline.
Yeah.
You can't simulate that shit only so much.
The whole thing with the dog, they could either help or hurt. I mean, because honestly, look at it from the woman's point of view. When women have their sexual toys, I mean, it calms their urges. It helps them in situations. Shoot, that's probably why sometimes women can hold out so long with dudes. They got toys and shit like that. I mean, it's like it's no different.
I think eventually, if you go long enough with women, it just like turn off. It seems
women know how to do that shit. Women can go spurts to a point without sex, and they do have toys and stuff. I don't think they can go as cold turkey. They actually more sexually active than we are. They just try to hold it.
I'm telling you,
yeah,
don't go into your woman's browsing history on Pornhub. You do not want to see this type of shit that your woman is looking up. It's fucking terrible shit, man. Women are really into. I don't know why, but women are really into male gay sex. Like women look at that more than actually gay men do. They're really into that.
Probably because they just look at it for entertainment for them. We look at sex for a different reason. When we go on porn, we looking to get off. Women probably just be like,
women be on some weird shit. But I think that I think sex toys in general are a good thing. Yeah. Whether that be this for men or dildos for women or little fucking clit buzzing things that they all fucking use. I think it's a good thing. It enhances your sex life and you're not hurting anybody. Yeah. And if you're not hurting anybody, I never have an issue with anything that anybody is doing. Motherfuckers need to learn how to mind their own business. Yeah. Stop being in people's business. Stop trying to make motherfuckers necrophiliacs and shit like that. Like you just salty. Go get. I mean, that's just nonsense. Right. I can't even logically make sense of that.
Right. And if you a dude and you talk about these and a woman that you don't even know judges you, your next question should be, are you gonna fuck me? If she say no, then tell her to shut the fuck up. Because why you worried about what I do with my dick? Like, I mean, why would you even be worried about that? Unless you gonna fuck me, shut the hell up. Don't nobody care about women having dildos. It's just a huge double standard.
Somebody said castrate first time offenders. I think if you castrate these motherfuckers, they still gonna keep going.
Dude, listen, that ain't gonna stop shit. That's I say that all the time. People be like, cause I'm not sure if you've seen it on my social media, but I've asked people what should happen to pedophiles. Right. And the overwhelming thing that people say is, "Oh, castrate them." But what about their tongues?
Right, and their hands.
What about their hands?
And just the presence of you being a big ass man.
You didn't change their brain.
Violating somebody to act is the act.
You have to kill them. Right. Stop pussyfooting around the situation. There's nothing else. You have to kill them, or you need to send them to some country where that's okay. Right. Because in a lot of countries, it is okay to have sex with younger people. Oh, yeah. They need to be sent to those places, or you have to kill them. They cannot stay in a society where that's outlawed, and that is outlawed in America. You cannot touch little girls. But in other countries, that's perfectly okay. Send that nigga to that country somewhere, or you gotta kill him.
Right? Maybe that should be the solution.
You can't cut their dicks off. Niggas gonna still go try to find some pussy to lick. Niggas gonna still use their fingers. They'll use whatever because their brain is still working in that way.
Maybe that would be a solution. Ban them from the U.S. and make them go to a country.
Yeah, send them somewhere where it's okay.
Like we're gonna let you go over here this week. You can't come back though. Like
hell no, you can't come back. If we catch you back around here, niggas is killing you on sight. If we catch you anywhere near this country, so for the people with a heart, and I don't have much of one at all, but for the people with a heart, if you don't want to kill these motherfuckers, you got to send them somewhere else. Right. I'm in the favor of just killing these niggas.
Shit, and that other place might actually want these motherfuckers.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, they obviously, it's not frowned upon.
So a lot of these motherfuckers is smart and wise. Go help them if that's what y'all about.
Right, just send them somewhere where it's okay. Like America isn't the whole world. No. Our customs are our customs. Another country, they've been doing what, I mean, let's be honest. In America, you could still marry a 30-year-old with a fucking 12-year-old, like 40, 50 years ago? Yeah. We're not very far removed from where that was perfectly okay.
And you still can marry underage kids in certain states and shit if they parents say it's okay.
Utah, if they say it's okay and shit.
More places than that, you would be surprised.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, the Americans, we get on our high horse about this type of shit, but we're not very far removed from men taking their own 10, 11, 12-year-old daughters and basically marrying her off to a buddy of his, and he gets some type of financial kickback on that, some land or some shit like that. So we're not very far removed from that. So we don't need to, you know, stick our nose up to these other countries who use that as a custom. But now it's not okay. Right. So we got to kill these niggas, or we got to send them to a country where it's okay, and then everybody wins. He get to fuck with as many young people as he want because it's okay over there, and that's their, you know, that's their society. And we don't have to deal with this nigga fucking up our kids' lives.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Well, that ain't gonna happen because the ones that usually create the laws and shit is probably the ones that's doing the shit.
Well, so,
you know, sometimes they only let it go, so the punishment goes so far.
Talking about that Illuminati.
It ain't even that though. It might just be a random ass person on the commission or a board or a committee or something, you know, that just secretly perverted, and they might just put one little small roadblock in some shit and just get it stopped. And imagine if you got one person in every so many, and then there you go. We have no way to know how bad that type of shit really is because people ain't gonna talk on it. It's probably way worse than we ever imagined. Shit.
Like she said, I think martial law should be allowed for certain crimes. This would be one. Turn families loose. I don't think you know what martial law means.
She want to purge. Because when she said turn,
I know.
She's trying to purge.
I understand what she's trying to say.
I get the dynamic, but I don't think.
Martial law basically, that's like a shutdown of everything, right?
Yeah,
and everybody got to go in the house.
Yeah.
Pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
And then she said turn the families loose, so I'm thinking you're talking about purging.
Martial law means to most people these days is fuck the law.
Yeah.
Put the law aside and do what we feel
she need to replace martial law with anarchy.
Yeah.
Because that's what anarchy would be, where everybody just go crazy and just do whatever the fuck they want to do. Yeah, she talking about purging. But I agree with her to that extent.
I don't think you want that purge.
Her verbiage was bad, but basically what she mean is if somebody offends a child, that family should decide what happens to them. And I'm of the thinking that the family should get to beat that nigga to death.
Yeah.
In public. Yeah. Watch how the fucking the charges on pedophiles fucking dwindle the second they start publicly beating the hell out of people until they dead. Publicly stoning people, publicly slitting throats. Watch that shit come to a screeching halt.
Motherfuckers be like, I don't want to do that no more.
Hell no, they. But when you thinking that
they gonna get that immature
like pedophiles, they go out and they see shit like, oh, okay, well this dude, he fucking did this. He only got 2 years in jail. Yeah. Sometimes motherfuckers don't get no time if they can't prove it. You know what I'm saying? Different things like that. So motherfucker like, oh, he got a year, 2 years, 3 years. So you more likely to do it. They start cutting niggas' heads off in the middle of the street, that shit gonna come to a screeching halt. Yeah. Because I understand that they got the compulsions to do that. Nigga, I have compulsions to kill people I don't like. I have compulsions to take shit from people that they have that I want. Right. The only thing that's keeping me from doing it is the fear of jail. That's it. It ain't no other morality or nothing. If I see an old motherfucker in a Tesla or something, it bumps into my mind like this nigga can't stop me. I could just beat the shit out of him and take his Tesla. But going to prison stops me. So we all have compulsions is the point that I'm making. But we keep ourselves from doing it. They can keep themselves from doing it, but they need a better deterrent than maybe you'll get a year or two. Maybe you'll get 3. And then when I go to prison, they're going to put me in PC anyway, so can't nobody touch me and shit. So, I mean, it's like we protect them to an extent so that they feel comfortable just doing the shit anyway.
Yeah, that is true. That's 100% true. She went on a little bit of a tangent about
our last little
of correcting her. So
sorry. It's all good. You know, women don't like to be corrected. Much love, though. I love you.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Shayla though. We made her late for work for her listening. That's what's up.
Sorry.
I like that. Thank you. I mean, at the end of the day, people ain't gonna agree on everything. Right. You know, back to the original topic. So, as long as it ain't hurting nobody else,
this shouldn't even be.
Just live your life.
It shouldn't even be a big deal.
Obviously, pedophilia hurts people, so don't do that, motherfucker.
Yeah, I won't even compare the two. I don't
fuck a dog.
Right. I don't even know how.
People always got to go to the extremes to shame you off or something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like, oh, you trying to fuck a sex dog? You're a gay. You're a gay pedophile.
You're
like,
weird.
God damn.
Like marijuana, for example. You're going to smoke meth if you smoke weed first. Like, shut the fuck up.
They think it's the gateway. They think these sex dolls is the gateway to bad things.
I really do think they think that this will just be like the next level. Like or the beginning of the next level.
They acting like these sex dolls ain't been around, though. This shit ain't just dropping in 2018.
I do think it's the beginning of the next level. This some ex machina shit, but it was going to happen eventually anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you can't.
I fucks with it.
Right. If you got,
I fucks with these bitches.
Listen, if you got humans, male or female, around, as the technology evolve, eventually somebody gonna create something to please them sexually. Hold up, but why would you leave that out? Right. We have machines that please us in every other way.
It's about convenience, right?
You know that's why I hate myself. I be on like every side of the argument.
This is the solution. If females feel so threatened, stop being so goddamn stingy with your pussy and being so extra. Okay, we ain't saying out here being a hoe out here. I'm just saying I'm saying like if you in a because I'm really was talking like generally like in a relationship or something, or if you like stop being extra, stop trying to act like your pussy is the only pussy in the world, and go if you got to do, give him some regular shit, do what you got to do, and he won't have to worry about.
But look, check this out, real quick for the women. I think y'all should look at it this way. Y'all understand how compulsive men are sexually. Yeah. And that's why we cheat as much as we do. It don't have anything to do with the quality of your pussy. It don't have nothing to do with you picking up weight, losing weight. It don't have nothing to do with anything. Sometimes men tell you that to put the blame on you because they're usually not man enough to just say, hey, I fucked up and I did something that I wanted to do. But 99% of the time it comes down to that. It don't have nothing to do with you. We just are compulsive by nature, especially as far as sex goes, because biologically we just want to conquer every woman that we are attracted to. These sex dolls, I believe, will help out with that.
It'll slow some shit down.
It'll definitely slow shit down because you got to think.
You plus that?
Like exactly. Like a lot of dudes, like they end up spending money on hotels and condoms to fuck these bitches. Right, you got to text these bitches all the time. You got to fucking take a bitch to Applebee's, the 2 for $20 and shit. Like you got to do a lot to get that sad pussy. Right. If you just got something that look decently real, that bitch don't look real for real, but decently real, especially if you put her in the right position and shit. Like that. That sounds like a way more attractive thing for a man to just say, fuck it, I'm going to just do this. Rather than going through that whole fucking mental Olympics of tricking a bitch into fucking you. Then you got to tell her that you got a girlfriend. Then she going to get mad about that. Then y'all got to try to get cool again. Then you might fuck her. Like, it's just a whole lot. And I feel like these sex dolls will help out with that. So women need to look at it from that point of view. Don't your dildo help you when you're getting horny as fucking your man ain't around?
Hell yeah,
of course. So you ain't got to go try to fuck the neighbor or your ex or something like that. You would just pull out your dildo, bang, bang, bang. Now you ain't even horny no more. It will work the same way with men, with a sex doll.
Exactly.
Y'all want to see my pleasure room?
Sex room. Whole fleet of bitches.
That shit sound nasty as fuck because he called it a pleasure room.
Pleasure room.
I just see red drapery all over the wall.
You know it's red. You know it's red. Oh, it's gonna be red.
I see metal shit hanging from the ceiling.
Straight 50 Shades of Gray up in there, motherfucker. Coming to
a bullhead skeleton on the fucking wall and shit.
Just swinging back and
forth.
With
a pentagram behind it. All right, where we at on the time count?
We're over an hour.
Oh.
All right, look, we gonna get the fuck on up out of here, man. We talked about the sex dolls. I'm with the shit. I think that I'm gonna get one. And when I get the bitch, I'm gonna put her live. I ain't gonna fuck her live on there.
Let's just take a vote.
I'm gonna put her live.
Take a vote. It's 4 of us here.
All right, it's 4 of us.
I am all for issue 69 sex doll.
What's the question?
No, I'm just saying, like, are you for it currently?
I am for it.
For it as far as what? Would you fuck one, or are you with the idea of having one?
Would you fuck one?
Yes, nigga, I'll fuck all of them. Yes.
Oh, well, you gotta ask. Do you really gotta ask?
Would you fuck one if your wife bought you one?
I'm gonna need you.
I mean, why not?
Thank you.
Hey, and I'll even go as far as to say I'll eat its ass.
Exactly. Okay. All right, Leo. If your girl bought you one, would you try that motherfucker?
If she bought it, yeah.
So you just saying you want to spend your own chips on it, but if
y'all definitely not spending my money.
It's gotta be gifted.
You give it to me.
It's gotta be.
Would you let her watch you fuck it though?
No. Oh no. That's weird.
It's a little weird. It's a little weird.
You called it.
See, you know what shame involved.
So you will fuck one.
I don't know.
You just said
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Why not? What you feel? You feel low?
If my girl bought me one, I would.
So you would fuck one.
Like, for example,
we're not asking
I'm
how
not
you
into
get
like pocket pussies.
Let's just say
my girl bought me one. I ain't into at least one.
I ain't in. What I'm saying, we're talking about. Would you fuck one?
As a gift.
No matter how it gets to your house. Like, let's say one just landed in your house. It don't matter.
No.
In the box.
Mailman delivered it to the wrong house.
In the box. No. Mailman delivered it to the wrong house.
No. I look at it like a pair of socks that my mama bought that I really didn't want. I wouldn't buy myself. I wear them because she bought them for me.
Come on, man. You ain't doing nobody no favor. So you giving charity dick out to the dog. Like your dick just got hard, and you did it because you want to make your girl feel bad. Get the fuck out of here. Listen, man, it's shit I shouldn't say. Be real. Would you fuck the goddamn dog?
Leo don't be real about
it. He throwing all these damn variables on the only. If my girl bought it for me.
You said that, though. I didn't say that.
The show should be called Shit I Shouldn't Say, but I might sometimes, depending on what the topic is about. You never know.
Right. Keep it 1,000 if you had one.
The camera's gonna go off and Leo's gonna be like, I got one of them bitches on the way. FedEx will be here tomorrow.
Coming in gold box.
Check my tracking number.
I got the platinum edition.
I guess technically I would, but I'm not really looking for it.
I'm with Leo on this.
Yeah.
I would.
You wouldn't spend your money on it.
Hell no.
Exactly. If somebody got it for you, you'll try that motherfucker.
Yeah. Hold on. Would the dynamic be different for y'all?
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I don't want to fuck one.
Right.
But I would.
Right.
I mean, I ain't opposed to it, but I ain't gonna spend my money on it.
Is that how you feel about men?
What do you mean about men?
What?
I see what you're doing right there. I see what you're trying to do.
You don't want to fuck men, right? But would you?
No.
I mean, if you don't want to fuck something, don't fuck it.
Right. Ain't nobody ever asked you do it? Because I'm hearing too many variables where people say the price is why. What if the price was only $200?
Can I get some credit on how I just
I like what you did. Yeah, you got it. You got it.
That was all right, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Because y'all trying to act like y'all dick wouldn't get hard and you wouldn't slide it in that damn sex though.
I don't know. You know, sometimes your mind changes when you go through that moment.
When you're presented with the opportunity.
I'm tired of doing this shit. They the two motherfuckers who always answer because y'all be lying to yourselves. You can't lie to me. You can lie to yourself. It's a gift. You can't lie to me. I'm keeping it one. I'm keeping it true. It's a gift when people y'all tend to do that. Y'all like to lie to yourselves about y'all. Y'all dick ain't no different from ours. Y'all get hard when y'all see something to make y'all hard. When it comes to like a woman's personality,
everybody don't get hard. Can
I give you my reasons as to why I would choose not to?
Yeah.
The cleanup. I would much rather just jack off and be done with it.
Why is it so
important?
It's called pulling out.
Clean it up.
Who told you got a bus in it? Like you don't.
Why would you not want to bust in it?
That's a choice. That is not a good enough reason. Like
pull out and bust it on the.
Who said because you got the dog, you got a cream pad? Like if you were about to clean up, bust on the motherfucking sheets. Like the whole thing.
And then you got to clean the sheets.
You got to clean the sheets when you fuck regardless.
Bring a napkin. Really? Bring a napkin to the bed.
See, y'all just adding weird ass variables, man.
You added variables.
No, he just added. My variable, I don't have no variable.
I didn't add a variable. I just told you why I wouldn't want to fuck one.
That's your variable on why you wouldn't want to fuck because the clean up. Seriously,
it's shame involved.
So there's shame, exactly.
It's shame involved.
Self-shame.
With the clean up. Yes.
Self-shame.
Don't act like you ain't never felt shameful about some shit you done did. It's real. This is a real thing.
Sexually, if I do something sexually, I'm not ashamed because I knew what I was doing before.
Why? Because
I made a choice. Because sex is a choice.
Well, besides that, you have done things consciously. So you've never done things consciously and felt bad about it afterwards.
Right. I've done things consciously. Sexually, I make a choice every time I do something. There's no shame in any decision.
Y'all can do it. Y'all can do what y'all want. I'll fuck that bitch with the pride. I'll fuck that bitch with the pride of Martin Luther King Day. I would feel.
I have a dream.
I would feel like I was invigorated with the souls of Malcolm X and Rosa Parks and all of these motherfuckers. I would have pride to do it. I built this bitch. I made this bitch. I bought this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get
my money's worth.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna get my money's worth. I'm gonna get years worth of pussy.
I am not looking for a soulmate or companion. I'm not looking for dinner. I don't want conversation. Listen, I just want the back shots. That's it. That's what I'm looking for.
I'm only doing one position. I'm only doing one position too. Just
about to be sitting here holding her, riding me and shit like that, trying to do missionary and cowgirl. I still know what this is. I'm using it for practice, and I'm using it as a different form of porn.
I guarantee I would question my decision making after.
See, that's the problem. I think that's what the big problem is. I think a lot of dudes know themselves, and they know that they're gonna get into some weird shit. And you being real.
No, what the fuck are you talking about? That is weird shit to me. That's what I'm trying to say. That is the weird shit. Like,
I think a lot of dudes know themselves, and they know that a sex doll for them is gonna go too far, and they think that they're gonna go. I'm basic. I'm telling you, I'm using it for practice, and I look at it as a different form of porn. I get tired of jacking off with my goddamn hand. That shit's whack. VR, it's like the next thing is VR. Man, if I can get something close to that for me at home, it's not something I want to do every day.
It's like with women, they can masturbate with their fingers, but they opt to use a dildo
or
something else because it simulates more real sex.
Exactly.
It would be the same thing with men, but we're not even mentally accustomed to that because we just we get shamed for doing anything other than our hands. Shit, women will shame us for masturbating.
Shit, like, oh, they walk in on you.
You be touching yourself.
Hell, you ain't fucking me. You be fucking me. I tried to fuck you yesterday. You told me no. What the fuck you talking about? It's fucking hard as a rock out here.
Look, it's still grown men that lie about masturbating.
Right.
Like
I'm too cool. I got pussy on deck.
Some nigga said one time, hell no, that shit
gay. Yes.
Gay, nigga. He said it's gay to be masturbating. Like that's how far men are off with this whole shit. Yeah, so I can understand some people.
That's worst case.
I can understand some people not want to do it. But honestly, I wouldn't give a fuck if no humans on the earth did it other than me.
Right.
I would do that shit, and I'm going to do that shit. So when I get the bitch, I'm gonna go live with the bitch on Facebook. Like I said, it ain't gonna be no sex.
Look at me, man.
Look at me, right? Look at my cheeks.
Sit that bitch up on the couch, naked as fuck.
It's just an unboxing. You know what I'm saying? Like an unboxing. Like motherfucker be unboxing J's.
So we can see, you know what I'm saying, how the shit go. Slap that ass, see if it's sound real, you know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Then, turn that bitch off, get to work, and
I'll be
and you know what? The moment you do that, the moment you do that, the stock gonna go up. So some cats on your page gonna be like, some dudes.
You might as well buy stock first.
Niggas gonna inbox me and be like, hey, bro, I just got one too. Which one did you get? What's the name?
I think
that's what happens. Right. Men or women, like, because I say a lot of controversial shit. And a lot of times people either don't agree with me or they don't say nothing.
Right.
But it all goes down in my inbox.
Right.
Everybody shows up in my inbox and tells me like, oh man, yeah, I feel the same way.
Send me the link.
Exactly, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It always happens in my inbox. Right. It don't happen on the post because my posts are public and they're afraid their husbands, wives, grandmas, aunts, whatever is gonna see the shit because my stuff public. But the inbox is jumping with all types of ideas and shit like that.
So we got two absolute yeses.
We the realest ones on the show. I'm tired of this when it comes to talking to sex. I think that people think the percentage of real sex to doll sex is going to go down from real sex. Listen, man, this is like I masturbate, but like my percentage for wanting real pussy is still at all-time high. So the percentage will go probably from a 20% to a 30% because guess what? Pussy ain't on deck all the time every day. Right. Even when you got a girl, it's less on deck. Unless she just really about that. You gonna have to still.
That might extend the argument. Right. That's probably why they don't like it.
Give up the pussy more.
Sometimes they draw you back in.
That's their choice to
I'm mad, but come here.
Get over here.
Come here.
Well, that helps you out then.
She know you mad at her, and she know you downstairs.
Let her compete. Let her compete with the dog.
Whatever the motherfucking name.
Susie Backshots 3000. But listen, we're going to get on up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all coming through and listening to us. Remember, tell any friends, family, motherfuckers you like, dislike. Tell them about the Shit I Shouldn't Say podcast. You can get to it on iTunes and the Stitcher app, which you can download on any bum-ass Android that you might have.
Or you can go online,
and it's on YouTube. We dropped the link in the YouTube. The link is in the Sleep's live feed. So
all that.
So we got the YouTube with the live feed. You can see our faces and shit if you want to. We're good looking. Go to kyhbb.com. That's basically the big umbrella website, and it's a whole lot of dope podcasts on there. So if you like ours, you'll definitely like some of the other ones on there. So definitely go out and check that out.
Our producer Jerry Saylor on there got his own show.
Yeah, his show is super fucking funny. So y'all should go check it out. And also, we do have a whole lot of episodes that some of y'all probably haven't heard.
Go to iTunes.
Go to iTunes, and they're all on there. You can subscribe to it. It takes fucking literally 1 minute. Don't be fucking lazy your whole life.
And of course, the audio is way better on iTunes. If you happen to be seeing us streaming on one of our mini sites or whatnot.
Yes, sir.
So you get the top notch and all that. You can listen to it in your car. You don't have to risk driving and killing anybody. So don't drive and watch driving podcast.
We're going to get on up out of here, you know what I'm saying? I got a bitch to buy.
Shit I shouldn't say. Oh, man. And I still...